So what is your plan today?
I think I'm going to open up that control panel.
Okay.
See if there's any loose wires or anything. Our RPM gauge doesn't work, so maybe there's something that I could try the connectors first. They all look kind of bad. There's lots of wires back there, so we'll see how we do. I'm a little nervous about it, about how far I'm going to be able to pull it out.
Yeah.
But I hope I can, because it's much easier to work with the wires that way than up and under the little cockpit locker there, because it's right there, and the access to it is really kind of some difficult boat yoga to get to from the back. Couldn't hardly even take a photo of it when I was doing it, so we'll open it up and see what we can do.
Nice. And I'm gonna do more cleaning and oiling of the Teak, this time in the V-berth. So I'm cleaning at the V-berth. I'm gonna clean the ceiling, and you can hear Zephyr roaming about. There he is. There's Zephyr. Let's start with the ceiling of the V-berth, and then go to the sides, and then underneath the kitchens. They haven't gotten mildewy since I last cleaned in here, so that's very, very nice. Let's see. Nope. Looks all good, but I'm still gonna do it one more time before September, and yeah, I hope it'll stay good forever and ever. I'm tired already. Our neighbors are having fun. They're eating dinner all together, and they asked us to go and hang out with them because they have a lot of extra food. And I really want to go. I'm really tempted, but we have so much work to do. Yeah. I can hear them. They're having fun. If we weren't on such a deadline, I'd say let's go over.
Got a cool tool, Catalina Direct, and it has all the little tools in the handle here. So when you need the new tool, you just push it out. You can pop it in, and it claims that it's rust proof, you know, which a lot of tools will claim, but they're not. So this claims to be even better, more rust proof, and I think it's a regular driver, 1/4 inch driver, or whatever that is. So that's pretty cool. Got the rest of the screws out. One of them has a nut behind it. So take that out from behind. It's very long. Excessively long.
Long screws?
Yeah, well, the one with the nut on the back was like a 2.5 inch screw. At least a 2 inch. Give you some room, some. Yeah, the RPM gauge doesn't work. There's like 4 or 5 wires going to it. My goodness. A little corrosion. So the only thing that doesn't work is this. It could be power, that's probably most likely. Or disconnection somewhere else at the engine. I don't know where they go to. Where is the sensor for the RPM gauge? I don't even think it's called an RPM gauge. I'm sure it's called something else. Mostly checking for burnt wires and frayed wires, anything like that. Any hint at all? I'm gonna get a light. I know it seems funny to wear a headlamp in the sunshine like this, but you wouldn't believe how dark some of these corners are relative to the sunshine in my eyes. So hat, lights, and a lot of sunshine. It's weird, but true. I might actually have to test the engine to test the switch. We don't have the seatcock open, but I'll turn it right back off.
Turn it off. I can open it.
Okay. Yeah, would you do that?
Yeah.
Thanks. Kind of weird, but it may may not get full power until it goes through the starting cycle. Because the gauge is stuck.
Okay, it's open.
All the way open. It was a minute ago. Okay, thank you, sweet. Sorry about this short happening. We have a diesel engine, so I usually don't make it blow out that long. If you had a gas engine, like some of these Catalinas, then probably needs to blow out. Starting. Okay, good. Temperature level on. Oh, there could be corrosion somewhere between the connections. I could redo those pretty easily, or at least clean them up. A little dielectric on them. But I suspect there's a wire that's not connected somewhere. So many wires. Sorry, that's a common one. This may take a while. It's not as terrible as I thought it would be, but I'm just going to follow a few lines. Well, that line, the kind of pull cable thing, it looks newish, so I don't know how much that it would make it, but we'd spray something down it. It's like 20 feet long. Maybe I'll disconnect it from wherever it's connected. And then I'll spray it from behind, spray it from behind. It's really zigzagging around there, and I know where it connects down there at the engine.
It looks dirty in there.
It is, surprisingly, but it's all open to all this, you know?
Yeah.
And that's dirty down there, so. And I see it jumping, so it's getting the voltage, I imagine. So that's not it. So we can knock all that out. So we have a few more wires to check. Just a simple way for me to detect 12 volts without blowing a multimeter. I ordered a 10-pack of those multimeter fuses. They're very good at doing that. They don't label them very well. I know the difference between ohms and volts, but they don't label them very well. So every time we get back to it, which is twice a year, I forget and I can't decipher the labels. So I blow the fuses a lot. I'm not proud of it. Our kill switch is really hard to pull. It's just a cable, a mechanical cable, and I think I'm gonna try to get in there and lubricate it. I think it's also because it's 15 or so feet. It's winding all over down there. We see a couple problems to solve, and now I have to figure out which one to do first. Follow those wires. I was looking for cable lube. I thought they might have recommended this for that. So I did both sides of it. I pulled this thing all the way out, the little control cable inside. It's solid, unlike a bike, which is braided.
Yeah.
So it gets back through the little tubing much better. And the resistance feels better, but I think I can take several feet off of this. So I'm gonna reroute it and then double check my measurements and then cut it nicely, because the end of this is really bad too.
Nice.
Yeah. It makes it a lot easier to pull through.
So Matt found a place for the stowaways to be put. Yeah, the stowaways.
Yeah.
Awesome. Why is there only half glass on it?
I don't know. I guess because you have to pull the stop and turn the blower on and off, put the key in, the control panel off. I put some nuts on the back of some of those screws. They weren't great. I'm going to add a screw close to the end where you pull the little stop. I don't know, it's called just like the stop switch basically. And you know how we had to hold on to that?
Yeah.
A lot easier and a lot less.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to mess it up because it's still drawing, but I'll make another screw close to that, I believe, and put another, it'll be a bolt with a nut on the other side.
So there's some quests. That's what Matt and I were on 4 years ago? Oh my god. 4 years ago. Crazy. So I'm gonna work on washing the windows today. I just washed them with water and a old t-shirt. So you can already see I did one You can already see the difference. It's amazing. But yeah, they get dirty pretty quickly. The windows look a lot better than they did, but I think I have to clean the inside too. Looks like there's water spots on the outside. And it's not what to do about that. Do you feel sometimes that you're looking for stuff to fix?
Well,